Got it. This is a story time on how a couple weeks ago, it happened recently. Shoot. A couple weeks ago my phone broke. I'ma turn off the audio. Okay. So basically, a couple weeks ago, I was at the pool and someone threw my phone in the pool. That's basically what happened. Who just shot me? Was it my teammate? No, someone with the FAO. One sec. Holy, who are these people killing me? My god. Anyway. So a couple weeks ago, my phone broke, and I'm gonna be telling you guys the whole story on what happened. So it goes back to us Friday. Just got out of my Zoom, all of us did, and my friend had to come over because his brothers were abusing him heavy. And whenever he came over, he was acting hecka nice, but then there are these new girls that came, and he was trying to act cool in front of them, and I threw my sister's sandals in the pool, and they're like waterproof sandals, and I was like, and I like jumped in the pool with them, and then he threw my shoes in the pool, and they were wet for a couple of days, and I'm like, whatever. The day after, I'm like, hey, since you threw my shoes in the pool yesterday, could I throw your shoes in the pool? He said, yeah, go ahead. Whenever I actually did, I didn't even throw them in the pool. What I did was, I gently put them on the top of the water so the bottom, the sole of the shoe, is only getting wet. And they were just floating. And he's all like, bro, why would you do that? I'm like, what do you mean? You just said I could. And then he started crying, and then he got my phone and he didn't get my phone, he got his shoes, started running at me. I'm like, dang, whatever. And then I closed the door on him, because I ain't trying to fight him, I was just trying to, do what he said I could do. And whenever I was walking by to go home to play some Xbox, I saw him, and he started running towards me. I'm like, you know what, shoot. I just started walking off, and then he started full force running at me, and then the girls he was trying to impress were all like, beat his, I don't want to get demonetized, so they're like, beat his A-word, beat his, like, I'm not gonna fight you. He said, then that's gonna be easier to beat your A-word. I'm like, whatever. And then the girl he was trying to impress, he said, should I throw it in? She said, yeah. And then he threw it in. So I had all my clothes on, so I took off my shirt and my shoes, and I dove in the pool to get it. Next thing you know, he's just laughing. I'm like, haha. And then since I took off my shoes to get into the pool, he threw my shoes in, so I had to jump back in and get my shoes, and I put them out to dry. I told my mom what happened, and my mom said, oh, well, that's trash. She said, don't come in my house starting drama. She said, I was like, I'm gonna put my phone in rice. And then I put my phone in the rice. And then we emailed his mom what happened, and she told us to take him back to his house. Hopefully he's getting abused by his brothers. You could only hope, am I right, guys? Anyway. Whenever, we were driving him back, I told his mom, like, if the rice doesn't work, then you're gonna have to replace my phone. She said, oh, I'll just give you his old phone. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I'm not ungrateful, but I mean, like, and I was like, what's the old phone look like? She said, here. That's a freaking no, not even an LG, that's a Samsung from 2010. I'm like, what type of phone is this? And it's like, she's like, oh, it's a brand new phone. I'm like, no, it's, like, I'm not gonna be ungrateful. I'm like, whatever. I was like, just keep it. It's like a 2010 phone. It probably couldn't, it's not probably compatible for half the apps we have right now. Why did a teammate just kill me? Well, anyway, while we're driving back, I'm just playing some music, and I see his brothers skating, and I'm friends with his brothers, his older brothers. And they're like, hey, what's up, dude? I'm like, nothing, just dropping off your brother. And he said, why? He's like, why? Isn't he supposed to stay the whole week? I'm like, yeah, but he threw my phone in the pool, so... He said, what the f... And I said, yeah. He said, why are you so calm about that? I was like, just because I'm a chill person, you know, like, I ain't trying to get mad over some stupid device. He said, whatever, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't do that ever again. I'm like, no, I ain't talking to him anymore. I'ma just, whenever I do get a phone, I'm gonna block him on everything. He's a for show. While we were driving back, I was actually mad. Like, I just told him I just didn't want to show it because that would make me look bad and embarrass my mom. Hold up, I'm just concentrating. Shoot. Where were we? We were driving. Oh yeah, so we're driving home. Go drop off my niece, and I leave the phone overnight. Now it's Monday. I have to do Zoom. Leave the phone up until 3:30. Take it out. Put it on the charger because it was dead. The phone was dead, and we charge it for 5 hours when it won't turn on. I'm like, shoot, my phone's really broke. I'm like, hey mom, my phone's broke. He's like, okay, let me call his mom. And we're all like, bro, we're all like, dude, replace our phone. She said, I'm sorry, but I can't do that right now. I'm like, what do you, like, because she gave me the phone. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do that? That's my phone that your stupid son destroyed. She's like, sorry, but we're a struggling family, you know, and we don't really have a lot of money. What? I didn't live with them, but they used to live next to me. And I went in their house and their son had Gucci shoes. He had Gucci shoes. And the other kid has real Concord 11s. And they have Vans and like name brand stuff. And it's just bamboo, like not, why do I always say bamboozle? It's like mind striking to me that you could afford all this stuff and even a house in the suburbs, but you can't afford a $150 phone that your son broke. You're like, oh, you guys are probably like, oh, it's $150, it's a old phone from, I aimed at him and I shot him, what the hell? And I'm like, no, it was $150, y'all really about to make fun of me. Yeah, it was an Android, yeah, I like Android better than iPhone, I really do. They're more durable, and I don't like the camera quality, but I'll deal with it. I don't even film stuff like that. I only film on my PlayStation. Anyway, it's $150 Android, pretty good phone, better than any iPhone I've had. Android, please sponsor me, because I'm really in need of a phone right now. And yeah, she hung up on us. So then I try calling again. She just keeps on hanging up. Next thing you know, I call her. The second I call her, it takes me to a direct voicemail. I'm like, shoot, we gotta go back to Tracy. That's the town they live in. Because I live in Stockton, they live in Tracy. Like, we gotta go back to Tracy and make them pay for a phone. My mom's like, oh no, I'm not doing all that drama. I'm gonna just buy one. I'm like, okay. Been waiting a whole 2 months? Nah, not a whole 2 months. Yeah, I've been waiting a month or two now. And she still hasn't gotten me that phone. Yay, the victory. Yeah. That's all I have to say. If y'all want Instagram, comment down below. No. If y'all want my Instagram, comment down below. I'll be giving it away. Psych. Haha. Big mad. Big sad. Got me trending. I'm big mad. See it in your face, cry, baby. I'm big mad. Tell me how I came home to a big bad. Anyway. Yeah, that's just the end of the story. I'm just tired right now, though. See you guys in the next video, and peace.